Hi guys, I'm Bri.
And I'm Allie, and this is Offscript.
If you think about it, books are potential scripts for movies.
When this adaptation happens, typically it's disappointing because they went off script.
In this series, we will be talking about how off script they went. Bless you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Welcome to Off Script.
Another mini-sode, right? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Okay. Our mini-sode.
Another mini-sode. Our mini-sode.
Well, I figured you were going to cut off another mini-sode part.
Nope.
Because we're not supposed to be doing them all. Unless, I mean, okay, we're doing one right now, right?
Yes.
It's going to come out before Twilight.
Yes.
I figured if we're going to do this, it's going to come out before New Moon.
Yes.
Okay. So 3 of our 5 we're just recording here.
Yep.
Okay. That's fine.
So far, no one's been reaching out to us, so.
No, I think it's fine. I'm not saying it as a bad thing. I'm saying it as like, I think it's okay if we're like straightforward and honest with them.
Yeah. I think that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys.
We're in Forks.
We're in Forks. My gosh. What?
This is like, but you already know that.
Oh.
But you don't yet.
No. I will let you know. Why not? We're going to film a couple of our mini-sodes in Forks.
Yes.
And we're going to introduce them all as we're in Forks. So if we're excited
make
at
my
the
life
beginning,
easier to not edit.
Yeah, of every one.
Don't hate us.
We're letting you know. We're doing
hate us because you ain't us.
Yeah, we're doing our picture painting for you. And when in Forks, you got to record some mini-sodes for Twilight.
Heck
right?
yeah. Especially we're staying at the Colin house and they had Twilight board games for us. So.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Stay tuned for next week for that mini-sode.
Yeah. We're going to do some trivia. See how well Allie and I do.
Crap. Okay. But anyways, this week,
Allie and I saw Cocaine Bear this week.
We did.
So we're going to talk about that.
We are. We're going to do like a mini-sode.
But also, I'm going to have to cut all that out of that one. Guys, we're recording for YouTube.
Oh, yeah, we are. So,
check us out.
Yeah.
I just finger guns the
camera
for you.
You'll probably get some bonus stuff in our YouTube video that you might not in the
audio
podcast. Thank you. The audio. And so,
or maybe vice versa. So those of you watching, come listen.
Exactly. It's going to be a surprise for
Who
everybody.
knows?
There's our incentive.
Including us.
Listen to us twice. The same story twice.
It might be fun. You might like it. But now you can also put a face to the voice.
I'm Allie. We didn't introduce
I'm Bri.
ourselves.
Yeah, we suck at that on the mini-sodes.
Welcome to the mini-set.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cocaine Bear.
Okay, back to the story. Yes. So we went and saw Cocaine Bear.
I was so excited for it.
So as we had talked about, Bri's like, Cocaine Bear. And I'm like, that sounds like a typical Valentine's Day movie because it sounds horrible. And she says, no, it's based on a true story. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So
Based.
Yeah, based. So we're going to do our compare and
Contrast just in a shorter
teeny tiny
episode because I
episode.
mean there's not a lot of comparing and contrasting that we can do with this.
No, and we're not definitely experts on the story. We heard it on
My Favorite Murder.
So
Thank you, Karen in Georgia.
Yes. So we'll tell you what we remember from that.
Yeah.
And then we'll tell you. So since this is in theaters now.
Yeah. We don't want to spoil that much.
We're not going to spoil that much. We're not going to do like we do with every scene detail like that. It's going to be general, but we understand
how we thought of it, how we rated it.
Oh yeah,
What was I trying
what
to
we
say?
felt of it. What we
Mhm.
none of those made sense.
Yep.
But so yeah, so we're not going to spoil too much, hopefully. But we understand if you want to see the movie first,
Yes.
or if you're like, why are you guys talking about cocaine?
We are not endorsing.
We are not at all, as you will hear from what happens, what it does to your brain if you're a bear. It was a wild ride, you guys.
It was so great. I loved it so much. I loved it way more than I thought it was going to,
It
actually.
was pretty funny. So we started by on the way, we listened to the My Favorite Murder episode about it. And what did they
Yeah.
tell us?
So it starts with the cocaine cowboy. I can't remember his name. It was like 3 names junior.
Thomas something? Was it Thomas?
Andrew Taylor something. I can't.
Andrew.
Andy something junior, or the third. It was a fancy name.
The second.
The junior, the third, the second. Who knows?
We don't know his real name. Here, I'll look it up right now.
So he is found dead in someone's driveway with a parachute on his back that didn't open.
Yeah. That sucks.
He's
Cocaine
like,
Cowboys is a movie.
no.
It came out in 2006. It's a documentary crime movie.
No.
Is that him? Is that the movie?
There's a documentary about this case.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
We might have to watch that, Allie.
Oh, great. Let me see. It doesn't say. What's that? I know, it doesn't have their name, his name in it.
Oh.
Who is?
So, all he's found with is night vision goggles and some other. I remember Coup Grants because Karen was obsessed with that fact. Basically, this guy was on an airplane. Oh, he was also found with 75. Was it 75 pounds?
It was like 77, 75, something like that.
Pounds of cocaine.
Yes. When he jumped out of the plane.
Yeah, when he jumped out of the plane, that was on his person. Think about that. 75 pounds of cocaine.
That's insane.
Georgia, when she's telling the story, says that that's basically the size of a 10-year-old female child.
Yes. It's huge.
So that's not like just one brick of cocaine, Allie. Like,
Huge. It's huge.
he's got to have a duffel bag with him or something. Anyways, come to find out, this dude was on an airplane with his karate teacher.
Yeah.
With an exorbitant amount of cocaine. And I can't remember.
I think his name was Andrew Thornton.
Andrew Thornton the second.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Or the third.
They just have him labeled as Thornton on the
On the Cocaine Bear movie?
I think that was him.
Don't even give him his full name.
I know. He's like the only true part of that movie.
Well, I mean,
Almost.
yeah. That and
Andrew C. Thornton the second.
oh, Andrew C. Thornton the second. Okay. So something happens on the airplane. Karate teacher isn't totally okay with what's going on. Starts to like push some of the cocaine out the airplane or
He
something like
kicks
that.
it out because he's like, I didn't know we were doing this.
Yeah, I'm not okay with this. And then something happened. He jumped out of the airplane.
Oh, he gave him Andrew Thornton gave the karate teacher, Bill, I think his name was,
Yeah.
like a parachute. He's like, I'm going to get you out of here. And so he basically like
Taught the guy how
to pull the chute and get out. Luckily it worked
Yeah, for him.
because something happened to.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Let's talk about this. The fact that he just taught this guy how to jump out of an airplane with a parachute and then his
doesn't work. Oh my gosh, could you imagine being like, oh, it's a miracle I'm alive. I freaking listened to this guy.
Like, did he teach me properly?
It's so funny.
You could continue.
Oh, and so he jumps out and something happened for his parachute not to open. And then he lands in this guy's yard. Dead.
I was just gonna say lands makes it sound like he's alive.
Well, he died. And he's found with cocaine on him. And then they found the plane that was crashed and they realized it was all like a drug lord thing going on.
Yeah.
And then
They're
later,
like, where's the other cocaine?
yeah, they don't know. Later, they found a bear who had overdosed and died on cocaine.
Because he had done like 44 pounds or something.
God.
He did a crazy amount.
It's like insane. And so he just overdosed this poor bear.
Not knowing what's going on. Just like, I'm going to eat this.
Yes. And then he dies.
Yes.
So that's the true story.
Yes. Which sounds crazy in itself.
That's crazy enough. But the movie just takes it one step further because why not?
So we get the Thornton part and we get him
very quickly.
Yeah, very quickly. And I think the funniest part of it was they explain why he didn't pull his chute, and it's because he hit his head on his way out. So he knocked out as he was falling. So that happens. And then
it's just without giving too much away, because obviously, you know,
we don't want to,
the bear finds the cocaine, right?
Yeah.
And it's basically freaking Jurassic Park. This bear's just killing everybody.
But every time cocaine like comes into the picture, the bear like will be mad on the attack, but then he smells the cocaine and is like,
and he
gotta go get more.
He's like, my favorite part though is when he acts like
the butterfly.
Yes. He switches from like angry bear to like, oh, it's a butterfly flying away. It's like, if that is not a sign, like a do not do drugs. Like, don't do drugs, kids. It was the most insane movie.
But it was so good. I was laughing so hard.
And then they get you
the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. But they get you hating the bear, and then they get you like not, and then they get you like
Really
it's just
not.
It's like a whole roller coaster of emotions. And it was quite a treat.
Heck, I never hated the bear. If anything, I hated the cocaine for what it was doing to the bear.
Okay, yes, fair. But I mean, you weren't like...
You were cheering for it to die. Well, and I was cheering for it to overdose. I was like, I know they're not going to kill it. It's got to overdose.
Well, yeah, because it's like, you know, coming after people. And you're like, oh my gosh, just shoot it. Like, there's this one part. Nope, not going to say. I'm not going to ruin it for you guys. But it's like, why aren't they shooting it? It's like killing all these people. And then later I'm like, oh, I'm happy they didn't kill it.
But the best part is they definitely left it open for a sequel.
Oh my gosh, they really did.
I'll go watch it. Gladly.
Dude, it's going to be like the Sharknado movies.
Oh, but those are so good.
Dude, they are. They're just going to be
They're
like...
so horrible, but they're so good.
Yes. My gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's fun.
Yes, it was. Guys, go see it.
Look, you got to compare and contrast in your mini-sode.
Yeah.
And it wasn't
very brief.
2 hours long.
Well, it wasn't based off of a book.
It was not. It was based off true events, though, which we want to start doing that sort of.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we will.
Our next one we're doing is The Social Network.
Oh, cool.
I think. Yeah.
Stay tuned and find out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I think because Monday, guys, we're at Twilight. We're finally here.
We're at Bri's favorite.
Finally. But also, I don't want to be done with this.
I know. That's why we're in Forks, is because we have finished.
I haven't.
Bri's still gone, but
I still have part 2 of Breaking Dawn to do, and I'm like...
But you've read it a million times.
I have read it a million times, but...
But we're here doing fun things for our bonus episode, our wrap up a series, because we decided, I think we said this with Harry Potter.
Yeah, I think so.
At the end of every series we do, we're going to
do some fun stuff
to kind of sort of related to that series. And when in...
Do you not see who it is?
Yes, I do.
Where's my baby?
Showing off your blankie.
Yeah, my Twilight.
So when in Washington, go to freaking Forks.
Because I haven't done it 5 million times already.
I've gone not as a Twilight fan.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone as a
hater
person wanting to go to La Push, going to go to the beach, and having to get past all the Twilight stuff to get there.
Yep.
And so now
You get to enjoy it.
I get to enjoy it. I'm really excited. Like, we're in the Cullen house. Did we already say that? I'm sure we did. We're in the Cullen house right now, you guys.
Yeah.
So
It's my favorite.
at the end of Twilight, we're going to post a TikTok of all, and a YouTube video of all of our experiences.
And we're going to make an episode and explain
Chat about them too. Yeah. So exciting. So fun. Okay. So we got a couple questions though, because
a couple, I think it's one Twilight question and then one not Twilight question.
it's okay. It's from our longtime listener,
Friend of the podcast,
Alyssa.
What up, girl?
I'm trying to find it. Hang on. So not only in this next episode,
Oh, yeah.
we talk about Twilight, but we are doing a twofer. So we are comparing Twilight,
Midnight Sun.
Midnight Sun, and the film
Yep.
Twilight. So
Yeah.
Bri, what is Midnight Sun?
What is Midnight Sun? It is life. Midnight Sun is Twilight, but from Edward's point of view. So it follows the exact same story as Twilight. It's just Edward and not Bella.
Yeah. And so...
And I read it. Allie
Yes,
did not.
I did not. So you'll be learning all sorts of stuff with me if you have not read it.
Yeah.
I
I read it with Twilight. So like I would read chapter 1 of Twilight, chapter 1 of Midnight Sun. I found on Reddit, someone went through because I was like, there's certain things that happen in some of these chapters that I'm not sure if I'm reading them in the correct order.
Oh, yeah.
So then someone posted like, read this chapter, then this chapter, then this chapter, then this chapter. But then you should probably read this chapter out of Midnight Sun right after you just finish that one.
Oh,
and then
cool.
go to this. Yeah. Thank you, whoever did that. I don't know. I should have looked at the name before I went and gave you credit.
Thank you. Okay, so which one do you prefer?
This was hard. This is hard for me to answer because before this reading of it, I would have said Twilight because I did not like Midnight Sun the first time I read it. But this time reading them together gave me new perspective on it. And it's Edward.
I know.
So part of me was like, it's gotta be Midnight Sun. But then it's hard because Twilight is
It's the original.
start. Yeah, Twilight's the start of everything.
You were handed both books and you're like, okay, you can pick one to read. Again, go.
Twilight.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Twilight. Yeah, I feel like I read it just so much quicker too. I just like, I don't know. I like being in love with Edward. I don't like being that's horrible. That's not how I want to say that.
Now you gotta say it.
No. I was gonna say I don't like being like in his shoes.
Oh.
It's not what I'm saying. I like being Bella.
Got it.
If
You
that
like
makes sense.
having the emotions towards Edward, not
Yes.
feeling.
Yes. Not understanding his feelings.
Yes.
Like I love understanding his feelings, but if I want to understand them or feel them, I'll feel them. God.
Oh man, you guys. What a roller coaster of a mini-sode you going through right now. Oh gosh.
Twilight is my baby, everyone. Like,
As you have heard for the last 24 episodes.
and you'll hear forevermore. I love it.
We're going to be done with Twilight. And you'll be like, can we read Twilight again?
You just said, can we weed?
Can we read Twilight
Can we
again?
read Twilight again?
Please.
I really want to do it again. I need me. Actually, there's a reason why. I'm surprised you haven't been like, Brie, what? Because, so after we finish Twilight, we have like, I think it's 2, maybe 3 books, and then it's Water for Elephants, which is another Rob.
Oh, no. I've already like been like, oh my gosh. I just haven't said anything.
It's because I can't let him go.
Oh my gosh.
But then I'm also like, wow, you're going through I'm not going through all of his book to movie. He's been in a lot of book to movies.
Has he really?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Twilight, the whole saga, Water for Elephants, Cosmopolis, Bellamy, Bad Mother's Handbook, The Devil All the Time, Batman. Because we're going to do comic books at some point.
We are.
Yeah, I think that's it.
That's a fair amount.
Yeah. 7. Lucky number 7.
Plus, you didn't count each individual
Oh,
Twilight.
that's true. 11.
Wow.
I love him.
All right. That's pretty good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. The other question.
Yeah.
Was,
Let me see.
wasn't it, what's your favorite book to movie adaptation that we haven't done? Or that we have done?
What is your favorite book to movie adaptation in general? Not just ones covered on the pod so far. That's a hard one. Do you have an answer?
Because you don't.
Huh?
Because you don't read.
I don't read. So that's why I'm trying to think the ones. Okay, I do know.
Which one?
It's not a movie. It's the TV show, Series of Unfortunate Events.
Oh, okay.
So I've only read the first 3, but...
Hold on.
What?
You've only read the first 3?
I've only read the first 3. Maybe 4. I don't remember what the 4th one is. I think it was 4. First one is, unfortunately, the wedding.
Olaf.
Uh-huh. And then it's the reptile room is the second one.
Girl, it's been forever.
Let me look them up. There you go.
I feel like the 4th one is the one where they're in like the lighthouse. Or is that the 3rd one? Or is that one that's way later?
Okay, hang on. Here we go.
I've read all of the series of Unfortunate Events except for the last one.
That's actually kind of funny that you haven't.
I know.
Okay, yeah, I read the first 3. So The Bad Beginning, The Reptile Room, and The Wide Window.
Oh, Wide Window is the one where they're in the
Yes, the lighthouse. Mm-hmm. So I've read those 3, and I really liked them. I just am not a reader. And then that one was one of them I read to my class for the compare and contrast, my 4th graders, the first one. And we did not the Jim Carrey. We did the Neil Patrick Harris Netflix one. And they just do such a great job.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like, because each book, which is only what, like 150, 200 pages,
Yeah.
is 2-hour-long episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So they really have no excuse not to get everything right.
Yeah. Yeah. You would hope.
And so they do a really good job. So I think that's my favorite comparison. Now, it made me want to go read them all, which we will at some point.
Yeah. We're just also not going to do them all
No.
together.
No.
Mm-mm. I knew this question was coming to me, and I didn't even. Jeez Louise. I've read too many books. First time I'll ever say that. What was the question? Best or favorite?
Favorite, I think. Let me see. What?
I have to go with Breaking Dawn.
Part 1, part 2.
Breaking Dawn, both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's kind of, with Allie getting to Breaking Dawn, I kept telling her, I was like, Bill Condon is, if I could just have him do every adaptation. Oh, him and Francis Lawrence, actually. Francis Lawrence did good with Hunger Games, with Catching Fire. And Mockingjay. That's why I'm glad he's doing a Ballad for Songs, or Ballad for Snakes and Songbirds, or whatever. But Bill Condon, he handled Breaking Dawn Part 1 and Part 2 with such care, and you can tell in the films that he did it with the fans in mind.
Yeah.
And that he actually, like, he wasn't doing it for the money that Twilight was going to make him.
Got it.
Whereas I feel like a lot of the other two who did New Moon and Eclipse, possibly, like, obviously they loved it to an extent, but they jumped on board the Twilight bandwagon, whereas Bill went into it and was like, we have a big following, we have to make this right. These are the last 2 movies of the series. We cannot screw this up.
Well, one of my fun facts I don't share with you guys is David Slade, who's Eclipse, right?
Mm-hmm.
He, in an interview, he said he would never do a Twilight movie. And then when people brought it up and be like, oh, why'd you say this? And he retracted. He's like, I was just, being funny and joking around and stuff like this. So...
That's the guy who did my favorite movie or book. Not movie.
It was the most screwed up one.
Yeah. Yeah. So Bill Condon. Yeah. It was between that. I also really like The Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Yes.
Movie adaptation. Did you read the book?
No, but the movie's cute. I like the movie. I mean, it has Emma Watson in it, so why wouldn't I like it? Give me my Harry Potter characters.
Yeah, but I feel like if I remember correctly, I also think that they screwed up quite a bit in that book to movie too. But Stephen wrote both.
Oh,
so I give him leeway. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Couple.
We will literally in like 2 books.
Yeah.
Or, well, you guys still have to get through Twilight.
You got to do it first. You can do it.
After Twilight, it's 2 books after Twilight. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. I think that's it.
All right, you guys. Have fun with Twilight.
I'm so excited for you guys.
So
you guys
excited.
get to relive it. I'm done with it.
Aww.
Like, I already have tears.
Oh my word. We're in Forks. We get to do all the Forksy things tomorrow. Just think of that.
Oh no.
Okay. All right, so stay tuned for our minisodes or our bonus episodes, our Twilight episodes. You just guys have a lot of fun coming up.
Watch YouTube.
Yep.
See some cool videos. Watch our TikToks. Got some cool ones coming your way.
Just so much for you guys.
Because it's Twilight. So obviously I had to do a whole hell of a lot.
I know. That's kind of funny that all of a sudden now we have a YouTube. Now we have our like really rocking on our reels and everything like that. Oh, it's Twilight time.
Oh, guess what? My bad. I'm so sorry.
Oh gosh, you guys. Alrighty. Well, peace.
Adios. Bye.